Today I will be doing a video on Till Death. A woman is stuck in a cabin in the middle of nowhere, handcuffed to her husband, while two men visit the cabin to try and kill her. The trailer I saw, from what I remember, was very odd, and it didn't really explain what the movie was about. I think the main reason I watched this was because of Megan Fox. I'm not a fan of hers, but she's interesting. So the movie starts off with an unhappy wife, played by Megan Fox, whose husband is this big businessman, and she's cheating on him because she's unfulfilled. Her husband ends up surprising her with a getaway trip to a remote cabin to spice up their romance, and things end up taking a turn for the worst. I think the only way to really enjoy this movie is if you know as little about the plot going forward. The movie itself isn't that good. The best thing about it is that it's kinda original. I don't think I've ever seen a movie quite like this, although it did remind me of Tales from the Crypt, where this criminal is handcuffed to a cop in the desert. And it does go by the numbers towards the middle and end, with the whole cat and mouse aspect. It's kinda hard to explain my feelings about this without getting into some spoilers, so if you haven't watched this, you can click away right now. It's a watchable, mediocre movie-going experience. Surprisingly, I was very invested, more so in the second half, when more characters are brought into play. The best part were the criminals. They brought the movie to life. Nothing against Megan Fox, but it did get tiresome watching her drag a body throughout the house. Her acting is so wooden and ruined what could have been an amazingly startling scene involving a suicide in bed. I didn't know too much going in, so this scene shocked me but fell flat because of Megan's lack of emotion. There's a difference between shock and lack of emotion, and I really think that scene in particular would have been fantastic had they cast a better actress. There were other things that bugged me as well, and it had to do with one of the criminals. He's carrying a big ass knife, and I'm wondering why he's not using this knife to cut the body's hand off of the cuffs. Because at one point he is handcuffed to this dead body, and he's chasing Megan Fox while holding this knife, and he didn't think to stop and cut himself free. That's the first thing I would have thought to do if I had to catch someone. And that goes into the movie being too convenient for Megan. When the guys first show up and they're looking around the house, she's all of a sudden able to find a way to get out of the handcuffs that she's in that's attached to this dead body, even though she was searching for hours. But now that someone is chasing her, she's able to find something and she's able to get free. Come on. Why didn't she go to the shed before? Despite my problems, it was an okay film. It wasn't bad. Would I recommend it? I don't know. I give it a 4.5 out of 10.